Hey, it's me, Thick Chick. I am in my basement trying to make some decisions on what to give away. I do this about every year. I purge, what I call purging, right? So when you get older, you want to hang on to clothes and that are older, 5, 10 years sometimes. I don't work in an office. I work at home, so I have an abundance of clothes that I don't need anymore. So, since this is the new year, and I am trying to improve myself, I'm gonna let go of a lot of things, a lot of clothes. The clothes are really in good condition, and I kind of like, man, if they were vintage clothes, like white blouses and things that don't go out of style, I would probably, be more or less to keep these things. But these things that I'm talking about are like these. These are capris. I got these from a famous store. I'm not gonna say where I got them from, but I got these, and they gotta be about 5 or 6 years old, but they're black and white, and I could wear these because they're timeless, because of the color, and because of the pattern. I'll keep them, because you can wear quite a bit of things up, top that are more modern with them. They still wear capris, right? I guess. So this is one pair that I will keep, okay? So another thing that I probably need to let go of, but I really don't want to, and this is over 20 years old. And I wore it last year. I wore it last summer, and this guy, he look. But anyway, I'm not going there. But anyway, this is a Newport News dress. Okay, I'm dating myself like crazy, right? Is this a classic dress? It's pink. It has a slit on the side. It's so quality, so it got a slit on the side, and I had wore a little pink and hot pink top crop kind of jacket with it. So I don't know. I like it. I feel good in it. You're not gonna see it in the stores. You're not gonna see it anywhere in the stores. But it's such a good condition. There's no way I'm giving this away. 20 years old, come on now. And it's still holding its shape. Newport News, I don't even know if they do that anymore, but the catalog, whatever I ordered out of, and years and years ago, it got to be about 20 years ago, and I can still fit it. I got to wear shapewear with it now, but I can still fit it. So this is something that I want to keep also. Another thing that I'm keeping that I've had a long time, this is an orange skirt. It's just a drawstring skirt. I think I got this from a store that's no longer in business now. Yeah. And it has 2 slits on the side. And I think this would look cute with some gym shoes, and maybe a little jacket, or white jacket in the summertime. So I'm going to keep this, and we're going to revisit this with my white gym shoes, maybe some Converse or something like that. Because I'm not a gym shoe person. I don't really wear gym shoes unless they're like got sparkles and stuff on them, or something to work out in. But other than that, I don't really care for gym shoes. But that's just me. I'm not putting anybody down that like gym shoes. I like gym shoes too, Converse and stuff like that. So maybe I could pair this with a white jacket, in the summertime, and it has little slits on the side. I've had this for a very long time too, and I just cannot throw it away. But we're going to revisit this in the summertime too. I'm going to show you what I put together with this. I think it would look cute with just like a white jean jacket. It's orange, and maybe some white tennis shoes, and grab your bag. I got an orange bag that I don't even know. See, I don't know if that's really in style anymore, but I'll show that. Well, I can't get it now because it'll take too long to get back over here. But I have an orange bag. So it's like orange and white, do a white thing, put your shapewear on, put my shapewear on. Okay. And it's below my knee, I believe. But yeah. So I'm going to keep this also. These, I'm going to give them away. Capris, they're jeans. I love flowers and stuff. I love that side. But you know what? And it's by something like Earl or something like that. And I've been wearing them and stuff like that. They're capris. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. I'll see. What else? This right here. Isn't this so cute? If I lost like 50 pounds, I can wear it. So if I had this so long, why am I keeping this? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not, but it's too small and everything. But I always think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back in it. This is old too, but it's in mint condition. So what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna sell it because I know somebody. This was from a store called, I think, Dots, years ago. Dots and clothes. It has the sparkles on it. I wore it to a Hawaiian party years ago. This one shoulder. This is something that I think that I could get like off Poshmark or something like that. Sell it and get a little money off of it, maybe $10, $20, something like that. Or either just, I might do a garage, a flea market sale or something, get a table somewhere and sell this stuff. Because I know this is the kind of stuff that will sell because nobody got this. Nobody is, you know what I mean? Nobody, it'll sell. If I want to sell it for $10 and just let it go. Because it's just clothes. You're going to replenish your clothes, hopefully. But, yeah, just off the shoulder. Just cute, Something you could wear on vacation maybe. With, with what? Maybe a little, I don't know, maybe some jeans, some jegging jeans or something like that, or some white jeans, and have your little white jeans on with it and some little heels or something like that, some wedges in the summertime, but this right here, it's too young for me, I think. No, it's not, I'm just playing. It's just, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I don't know, maybe something. Anyway, so I'm just going through clothes. This one, I just, I can give that away and see, this is new. But every time I wear this, I feel like, my legs are so long. So, and it just look weird. I look, it's too croppy. For my height, I just look like, I don't know. It just don't look right. So, I'm going to let this go. And this is fairly new. This is about maybe 2 years old. So that is what I am doing. Going through some clothes, trying to get my life in order, and that means organization and letting go of things that no longer serve you, and that could be clothes as well. And then it inspires me to kind of like really work out, because I don't want to buy any new clothes all the time, because at the same time I don't want the old ones either, but I want to keep what is nice and wear those clothes. And like this one here, this is a dress, but on me it's not. I usually wear it with some pants, some leggings, and it's gotten a little bit too small, but I love pink. I love that soft pink. That's one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to revisit that. And this is a nice, ooh, it's so soft. A little soft clothes, so it stays. So anyway, if you have some clothes, some old clothes, what are you doing with them? Are you recycling them, and making new outfits out of them, like I'm trying to do, or are they just laying around like mine? Half of mine is. I mean, every year I give away at least a bag or two of clothes. That's how much. And plus, I'm not going into the office anymore. And plus, the office clothes don't even serve me anymore. I look at those clothes and I'm like, man, how did I wear this stuff? You know, it's so dark and, you know, grays and all that stuff. You know, it's not me anymore. I think maybe every 6 or 7 years or whatever, your taste change. What you look right in changes as well. I know my limitations. I'm not going to walk around, you know, trying to dress inappropriately for my age, but at the same time, I don't want to be looking like, you know, Grandma Gruff either. So I try to say, you know, somewhere in between, you know. God bless the young folk, the young ladies and stuff that can wear whatever they want to wear. You wear what you want to wear anyway. It's your choice in life. You know, you don't need anyone's approval but your own, you know, to wear what you like to wear, what you feel comfortable in, what you look good in, you know. And don't lie to yourself. If you don't look good in something, don't lie to yourself. You know, that's all I'm saying. So, and just let it go. Because you find your style. Find your medium. That's what I do. I still shop in the junior shop, but I know my limitations inside the junior shop. I'm not going to wear everything at this store that I really, really like. That's you know, God gives us, you know, after the rain. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you look up at the sky, that store. So, yeah, I like that store a lot. And I find quite a bit of things in there that I like. So I'm just going through some things that I'm throwing away and I'm keeping. Like I've had these for years. These are some cute. And you know, these things are back in style, and these are so cute, but they're too small. So if one of my cohorts wants these, they're a size 12. I can't get into them unless. If I go into a 12 real soon, y'all check on me. You know, like, hey, she's wearing those jeans. Like, you know, man, what's wrong with her? You know, check on me. Because these are a size 12. But they are so dang on cute, right? And I always say, oh, I'm going to get back in them. I ain't got back in them yet. This is something I could sell right now. Probably get about. Because they're so cute. Because these are coming back in style. I noticed these at the stores. Those pockets with the jewels and all that stuff is coming back in style. So that's something that I can probably like that pink and get some money for it. So that's what I'm doing this evening. Going through stuff. I don't know. I don't even wear this. I think I wore this about 2 years ago. Maybe I wear it to church. I don't know. With a jacket over it, of course, or whatever. But it's a straight dress. I got this, you know, a couple of years ago. It's soft too. So we're gonna do that. So that's what I'm doing this evening. Going through stuff, purging. I purge at least my clothes and stuff at least once a year. I'm trying to clean up my basement. My basement is a mess. I got a lot of stuff down here that I gotta let go of, including my son's stuff that he needs to let go of. But that's a different story. You know how these kids are. Some of them use your house for storage. You know, give me some storage money, right? So yeah, I plan on sporting these things. Give me some hats and things in the summertime. Put some stuff on like this one. You know, and again, capris. I can let that go. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Purging. Moving forward, And a lot of times we don't want to let go of things like because they're sentimental or we're scared, like for the future. Like, what if this happens and I need that? What if, you're gonna always be provided for. You look back over your yesterday, you are provided for up to this moment. You've been provided for. You might have hit some hard times, but you were provided for because you were here. You're here today. You're here in this moment. When I look into the future, sometimes, I kind of get anxious. Like, man, what's gonna happen? I'm about to embark on this new time, or just like I'm getting ready to retire, and it's like, well, what's gonna happen to me? But you can't be scared for your future. You just gotta let go, take it one day at a time. And we all, sometimes I have a little anxiety. We all do, but you can't let the anxiety get the best of you, because yesterday is gone and today is here. And each time that you lay down at night and you think about, like, what did I do today? Was my day good? Was my day bad? It's just good that you're still here. I believe right now, in my life, if I have the basics of what I really need, I don't need anything else. I don't need to go out here and buy up stuff. Where am I, for what? What purpose does it serve? So I really stopped shopping so much. But I'm going to let go a lot of this stuff because I need to give it away, bless somebody else with it. Or some things you actually can be a little entrepreneur and get some money for it. Get a couple of dollars for it. Don't just go crazy with asking price, but just get a couple of dollars for it, because things that they say, oh yeah, this is nice, somebody's going to be interested in it. And just don't be fearful of be anxious for nothing. Just don't be fearful for your future, because you make your own way. You make your own decisions in life. Stop, think about what you're doing. Stop, think about how this may affect your future before you endeavor on in things that that you're going to be sorry that you did, or sorry that you didn't do. Just stop and think, and kind of look down the road a little bit, before you spend this amount of money for this, or you do this with this person that really hasn't served any purpose in your life, really. What have they poured into you, and you're constantly pouring into that person? Things like that. So as I let go of a lot of this stuff, I'm just going to trust that, first of all, that they will hit the right hands, a person in need. Second of all, that they will be replenished. If it's not going to be clothing, it could be spiritual increase, it could be money increase, it could be just blessings in general increase. It's not going to always have to be physical things. It could be mental things that bless you. It could be putting a smile on somebody's face that brings joy to them, that blesses you. So give, y'all. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid for your future. Your future is going to be what you make it, based on decisions that you make today. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe. Okay? Everybody have a great rest of the day. And don't look at my junky basement. So, I will see you soon. Peace.